discussion with each of the Cullens about their pre-vampire life, except for Emmett. Are we ever going to get him?
So this is where those outtakes come into play, right? Emmett's little, and so the thing about Emmett is he doesn't stress out over the past and like have all these regrets and issues, but he's Emmett, right? So to him, it's a very just backstory, and it's on my website, Emmett and the Bear. This is how he views life, and it's all just in the past for him. So I won't be getting into it more like with Emmett's deep-seated regrets about the past because, you know, he doesn't have any, so.
Right. Brandy asks, how do you feel about Robert Pattinson as...
Oh my gosh, are people actually crying? I think they should be serious. Okay, this is how I feel about Rob. There were a lot of people who auditioned for the role. I think it's in the thousands, actually. They looked at so many people, and it was actually getting kind of, crap, are we going to find Edward? What are we going to do? And then they said, okay, we had an audition. It was fantastic. What do you think about Rob Pattinson? And I said, I haven't thought about that. Like, give me a second. And I went and, watched Harry Potter 4, and I looked at all these pictures, and I said, you know what? He's got the whole vampire thing going on. So I think that he'll do a really good version of Edward. But in my head, it was always separate. He was going to be doing his version of Edward. It was going to be great. But so then I actually saw him on the set, like, go from being Rob to, like, morphing into Edward. And he looked like the way I picture Edward in my head. It freaked me out. I just have to say, he's amazing in this role. And when you see him on December 12th, anybody who ever doubted what he could do, I mean, his performance is unbelievable.
Ileana asks, why do you think so many Twilight readers, I'm talking to some of you here, have such strong ill will towards Jacob Black?
That ill will. Now, I think what it stems from is that people fell in love with Edward to the point where they're like, what? There are other boys in the world? Are you kidding me? These are so unnecessary. And then I think that they don't let themselves be open to what an incredible person Jacob is.